And welcome back. Time once again for our weekly visit to the Dubois County Humane Society. Our guest once again is Linda Davis. Thanks for coming back, Linda. We missed you last week.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
it's so nice I have substitutes.
There you go. Absolutely. Candace and Brenda do a fantastic job filling in for you every time that you have to be away. You're such a busy woman and everything all the time. So nonetheless, tell us what we got today.
This is Angel, and Angel needs a home. Somebody would really enjoy this dog. This dog is good with children. It's good with other dogs. In fact, I featured it once before with a group of dogs in here. Many people come in and they want a dog this size. This is the perfect size for most people, what they're requesting. And Angel is a very attractive and pretty dog and would really bring some joy to somebody. As you can see, she's friendly. Actually, she's just adorable. Isn't she pretty?
Beautiful.
So you can be proud of this dog. I was just talking recently to somebody about visiting pet stores and the kind of money they charge. And actually, I inquired about a dog in a pet store. They were starting at $1,400. I got them down to $990. And I was just kind of checking things out. You can come to Dubois County Humane Society and get a dog that is neutered or spayed, microchipped, which is a new thing we're doing, has a rabies shot, which is a new thing we're doing, has all its other shots. Yes, and you do, don't you? All those things, plus a vet check so that we can adopt a dog out for good health, as healthy as it can be. And then every single dog goes through a temperament test so that we can tell you any special needs the dog has, or if it's just a good all-around dog like this one. And for all of that, I can't imagine what all that would add up to, but all of that is included in the $80 that you bring to the Humane Society to adopt a dog. Our dogs are $80. And I'm sure you couldn't get all that medical care and training. The other thing is we guarantee the dog in that if it doesn't work out for you, you can bring it back. And also if it doesn't work out for you, if that's just because you need more information, we provide free training and free home adjustment for you. So you really can't lose in this situation. And we have everything imaginable. And we also have a waiting list. I'm pretty sure we can fulfill your needs in choosing a dog. And if your heart isn't set on an exact thing, this little dog right here, Angel, oh, you would just be great, wouldn't you? You would just love a family. Yes, you would.
I was just going to say, I mean, feasibility-wise, it's just a heck of a deal when you look at the numbers that you just laid on the table there and whatnot. And of course, like I said, it's I don't want to say a money-back guarantee type thing, but I hate to use that type of terminology. But the fact of the matter is, if you're not happy, you can always bring them back. So
that's right. You can bring the dog back or even exchange it if that's the case.
That'd be even a better case. Speaking of which, last week we had those 3 kittens. How'd they turn out?
Yes. The 3 kittens are still with us. We still have quite a few cats available. And that is a good point that it's not just dogs here at the Humane Society. We also have cats. And that's pretty much it, although we have been known to have pet rats, bunny rabbits. Just stop by. It's a happy day. Parakeets, we've had that. We've had a variety, yes.
Yes, we have. So.
It's kind of fun to just stop by and take a tour under no obligation to become familiar with what this community offers people.
And, of course, the success of the Dubois County Humane Society here lies on a lot of the contributions that they depend on and a lot of the programs, and one of which is the golf scramble that's coming up, I believe, on June 23rd at Jasper Municipal Golf Course. And it will be, I believe, somewhere around a 12:30, 1 o'clock shotgun start. I'm not exactly sure, but information on that can be found on their website at DuboisCountyHumane.org and so forth. Any other programs or whatever you want to bring up?
Yes, there is another item I'd like to prepare people for that I'll talk about later in the year, and that is that dogs need protection against the heat. I am so sad that last year the veterinarians told us it was the worst year in Dubois County for deaths of dogs due to the heat. The worst summer they've ever had. And that is, I think, because people need to be educated, that we have bred these dogs to the point where they cannot survive on their own. They need care. And dogs do not sweat like people. They cannot sweat. They don't have as efficient of a cooling system as we do. As you know, dogs pant. Their tongues are hanging out, they're slobbering, they're desperate to lower their body temperatures. Dogs cannot survive in heat and the sun beating down on them. So if you tie your dog out, maybe you tie your dog out for an hour or so, 2 hours maximum. Please have shade for that dog. Some kind of covering, a shade tree, a doghouse, some way to get out of the sun. And of course, the ideal situation is that when it gets too hot, if it's uncomfortable for you, it's uncomfortable for your dog. Bring your dog into the house. Basements are usually cool. If you need to restrict your dog, get a baby gate and bring it in and let it cool off, maybe in the kitchen. If your dog is the kind that would be what we have in mind, it would have the pretty much the run of the house and so forth and be part of the family. But if that's not something you can provide for your dog, at least you can buy a baby gate, restrict its movement in the house, and bring it in to cool off. And a really big warning sign, some dogs cannot recover. Once they reach a certain temperature, they will pass away. And one way to tell if they're close to that is their gums should be bubblegum pink. If they're a ruby red, you're starting to get in big trouble. You better get that dog to the vet.
So where's to live by, especially with the hot weather just around the corner. Here we are now in May. It doesn't feel like it is lately. It's still nice and chill.
Well, I'm hoping people get this in their minds.
That's right.
And they start preparing for it.
Right.
And I will bring it up this summer.
Okay, sounds good. And of course, just some of the tips that you can go by as we do our programs here from the Humane Society. And again, information on this and any of the other fine animals here at the Dubois County Humane Society is available on their website at DuboisCountyHumane.org. Also, you can find our information on PetFinder.com. You can stop by here at the Humane Society. They're going to be open tomorrow from 4:30 till 6:30. That'll be, of course, on Wednesday tomorrow. And let's see, Saturday, 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. Their phone number is 482-7387. That's about everything. And of course, and again, talking about the one of their bigger fundraisers is the golf scramble coming up in June. Again, information on that can be found on DuboisCountyHumane.org as well. So
come on in and see Angel and all the dogs we have here. But this dog in particular, would be a wonderful dog for you to adopt.
very good. Thank you very much, Linda.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot for watching. Weather's next.